What's going on, everybody? Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go, man. I'm ready for some Bulls action. Are we gonna pull off 2 in a row? Are we gonna smack these boys twice in 3 days? I would love it. I need it. I need it like I need water. Give me one sec, guys. Let me zoom in a little bit here. All right. Oh, I gotta have my Bulls chair too. Here we go. There we go. I knew something wasn't right. How you guys all doing tonight, man? You guys ready for some more YukiMania? We're gonna get YukiMania Part 2. That'd be pretty crazy. Hi, Mom. Go Bulls. Come on. Hope I'm not too far behind everybody else. Trying to get this to work right is like pulling teeth. Hey, okay, we're good. So tonight, I don't know if anybody's unaware, but we are missing Coby White, we are missing Nikola Vucevic, we are missing Julian Phillips, and we are missing Kevin Huerter. So definitely down some peeps tonight. If you guys are here on YouTube, please make sure you drop a like. It's super, super appreciated. And as always, if you guys have anything to say, I will pull it up on the screen. I will discuss it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about everything. Yeah, that dude Proctor from the Cavs, he was killing us the other night. He was really filling it up, man. Let's hope we don't get a repeat of that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still waiting for this thing to start. Why do they say tip off 7 when it's never tip off 7? Like, not even close. Like, not even a little close. Let's go, Bulls. Grenier Bros, I don't think I've seen you here before. Let's go. Welcome to the channel if you're new. I feel like I might have seen you in the comments somewhere before. What's going on, Slayer? My dog. That's my dog. Man, I might run and grab up. I'm gonna run out of I'm gonna need another soda. Give me uno momento, you guys. I will be back in like literally 1 second. Woo! All right. We're back. I knew I was gonna need this. All right. Good morning. I forgot it's over there, and if you're running on the same time as my boy Troy, it's probably like I don't know what time is it over there, like 10 a.m. 10 a.m. for you. What's up, brother? Oh, I'm so ready, man, dude. If we can go 2-0 against the Cavs in the preseason, that'd be wonderful, and I'll have so much fun watching everybody try to discredit it as to why it doesn't matter. But for this young Bulls team, it would be a big deal. I know it's just preseason, but like the Cavs were the number 1 seed in the East last year. They're still a very well coached and well put together team. I think it would be good for the. It'd still be good for the youth. You know, these young guys could use a morale boost. 10 a.m. in Australia, man. I'm starting to. I'm getting used to it. Troy has adopted me as an adopted Australian, so I'm very humbled to be from Australia as my secondary country. I honestly want to come visit someday, but like, man, those flights are so pricey, man. They're not cheap. This is where I'm at too, actually, man. A lot of good to take away from the first game. I'm honestly, so I think I predicted 45 wins. I won't stray from that. I know that would be a pretty big leap for these Bulls. Like that would mean that they ended 2 games over 500, but I'm sorry, 10 games. I said 2. 10 games over 500. Do I have that correct? No. 45 would mean they 8 games over 500. But still. Australia is beautiful. Have you been to Australia and you didn't bring me? What is going on? 900 for return to Hawaii from Australia. And yeah, that's Hawaii. It's probably even more for like probably even more if you wanted to go all the way into Chicago. Yeah, I'd love to go. It's definitely on the bucket list. One thing I have to get used to is like I feel like all the wildlife out in Australia is like dangerous. Like in the Midwest, man, nothing is dangerous. Nothing. It's like the safest place in the entire world for like animals. Nothing is poisonous. Nothing is, trying to kill you. Everything is scared of you, actually. Yeah, see. 1209 to LA or New York. Well, personally, I would never feel like I need to go to LA. I don't understand the hype. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I was stationed down in Southern California because I was stationed at Fort Irwin. For anybody who doesn't know that's watching, like I'm active duty in the Army. I'm coming to the end of my contract, which is why I'm in an internship program right now, which is why I'm able to have this beard. I'm very much enjoying having facial hair again. But yeah, okay, you say nothing dangerous as long as you don't go near it. Okay, that's fair. Then I guess I'll probably be safe then because I definitely am not seeking to mess with animals. If I ever brought my girl down to Australia, though, she might get us killed. Kenny Atkinson. All right, for anyone unawares, I'm about to see tip off. See what I mean, man? It's 7:12. Why say tip off is at 7? They're lying. Lying straight to my face. I'm a human. I have feelings too. All right, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, but I was saying real quick, I was active duty in the Army, and I was stationed at Fort Irwin, which is like 3 hours from LA. And first of all, it's so dry in Southern California. I couldn't live there if I wanted to because I have dry skin. Like I have psoriasis. So yeah, that's not happening. My skin was like I was like a reptile. And then we got tip. All right, Cavaliers ball. And also I just didn't think LA was that great. I'm just gonna put that out there. Okay, Cavaliers get it down. Evan Mobley dishes it down to Jared Allen and he gets fouled. Not a great start. Not a great start. I'm not sure whose issue that was either Buzelis or Collins. One of them made the wrong move there. I guess Buzelis was maybe supposed to come off. I love that Buzelis wears the Jordan leg calf sleeve. The drip on that is nice. There's legitimate drip in Matas's game. Giddey up the court. Giddey takes a screen from Zach Collins. Giddey drives. Giddey kicks it out to Okoro. Pump fake. Drives. Gets it to Collins. Collins with a nice little left-handed post move, but he missed. Back the other way. Hunter gets it down to Mobley. Mobley being guarded by Buzelis. Gets it back to Hunter. And he drains the three. Right in Giddey's face. So looks like they started Trey Jones in place of Huerter. So I guess Giddey's technically playing like a point forward tonight. Or really, no, he's playing shooting guard. Or I guess Trey Jones could technically be. It doesn't matter. We got 2 point guards starting. No, Giddey, no. Giddey got lazy with that around the back pass. Come on, Giddey. Nice. Trey Jones kicked it over to Trey Jones kicked it to Zach Collins in the post, and then Trey Jones cut. Collins hit him on the cut, hit him for an easy bucket. 2-7. Cavs up by 5. Buzelis fouls Evan Mobley. Is that 2? Is that 2 on Buzelis that fast? Hopefully it's only 1. Ball don't lie. Mobley misses the first. Not a great start for Giddey. Gave up that 3 and turned the ball over. All right. Mobley makes the second. So we got Cavaliers 8, Bulls 2. Giddey takes the screen, goes to the rack. Oh. Giddey gets up in the air. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. There was a lot of contact on that drive. But they called traveling on Giddey because he didn't get rid of the ball. Is what it is. Not a great start for Giddey. Come on, Giddey. Jeez, man, the refs are whistle happy. What are we doing? Another foul called on Okoro. I thought we were at home. Tonight. Jeez, man. That's a weak call. That is such a weak call. He fought over the screen and he stopped. What is he supposed to do there? I don't understand. Like, Giddey was fighting over the screen and the dude stopped right over the screen and Giddey stopped too. Like, I don't understand how that's a foul. It's very confusing to me. And they call another foul. Like, dude, Evan Mobley's at the line. Is this really the kind of game that we're going to watch? There's been like 6 fouls already. The Cavaliers are in the bonus. We've been playing for 2 minutes. 5 minutes, whatever. Come on, man. Was the league really that butthurt that the Bulls came back and won on Monday? It's preseason, you guys. We don't need to phone in Tim Donahue this fast. Come on. Collins to trade to Isaac Okoro for 3, and he missed. Whatever, bro. Okay, they call travel. Thank God. Let the Bulls play. Good pressure there from Isaac Okoro to force that travel. Giddey inbounds to Zach Collins. Takes it. Giddey back. Giddey drives. Giddey gets a shot blocked. Man, this is not a good start for Josh Giddey. Cavaliers take it all the way back the other way. Miss the layup. Trey Jones back to Giddey. Giddey pass to Okoro. Okoro misses. Not a good start for the Bulls. Cavaliers come right back down the other way and throw an alley-oop to Evan Mobley. Come on, man. The Bulls are playing careless right now. Giddey with the ball, takes a screen from Collins, back to Collins for 3. Nice. Good shot from Collins. It's 12-5. Cavs up by 7. All right. Cavaliers get challenged at the rim. They get the ball back. Giddey drives the lane. Giddey back to Buzelis. Wide open for 3. Bang. There we go. Just like that, we got a 12-8 game, 4-point difference. Cavaliers got the ball. Spider is playing really physical with Trey Jones. I guess you could say that Trey is playing very physical with him too. Agree on the turnover, Slayer. Whoa, dude. Jared Allen just tried shooting a 3, and that was like the ugliest air ball I've ever seen in my life. Oh, back the other way. I would assume to the rack for 2 points. Just like that, man. He took it coast to coast. I was in for Giddey. Kind of makes sense. Giddey needed to recollect himself. Dang. Spider hits a 3. 15-10. Cavs lead. Bulls turn it over. Easy bucket for the Cavs. What is going on, man? The Bulls are playing like it's one thing to play loose. It's another thing to play like this loose. Io turns it over. What is going on, bro? Oh, good defense from Io. He didn't foul. Cavaliers miss the other way. Io back the other way for 3. Miss. I don't like the way this game is starting. I don't like it at all. Cavaliers up by 7. All right. Cavaliers, they got some bench players in. I'm going to have to figure out who they are. Foul on the ground. My God. Oh, I'm turning up my AC, guys. All right, here we go. Looks like Cavaliers are at the line. They make the first free throw. It got really hot in here all of a sudden. Woo! We got a timeout. Man, not a good start for the Bulls. Being very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. It's not a clean game out there. I mean, and honestly, it's been the whole team. Like, I feel like everybody that's been on the floor at one point or another has thrown a sloppy pass. I'm not sure what's going on, but the Bulls definitely got to clean that up. Oh, great. How you guys feeling? Chat, talk to me. Do you guys feel like Cleveland is actually still a contender after how they like went out last season? Honestly, don't know like how I feel about Cleveland. I don't know if they're really like contenders or not. I know they have a good team. They're gonna definitely be a top 4 seed, but I don't know if they're actually like a championship contender. It was embarrassing how they went out last year, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's true. In a weakened East, they're still going to be strong. I just don't know if, like, even if they came out of the East, like, because you say, it's a weakened East. Like, I don't know if I trust them to even give like a good match to anybody that comes out of the West. Like, I think the Thunder would scrape the Cavaliers. The Cavs have a lot of good 3-point shooters, but my thing is, like, I feel like they have a lot of, like, I feel like it's different in playoff basketball. Oh, Trey Jones. Trey Jones kicks it out to Okoro. Missed the three. Buzelis with the rebound. Buzelis to Trey Jones. Trey Jones drives. Kicks it to Okoro again. Missed another three. Zach Collins works for that offensive rebound. Ah! Bulls ball. Good hustle. That should have been to the Cavaliers, but, like, the Bulls did not stop hustling and ended up going to the Bulls after the Cavs touched it last. Trey Jones gets the inbound from Io. Buzelis sets a pick. Or no, it's Collins. Okay, Buzelis has the ball. Kicks it down to Collins. Collins to Io for three. Bang. Love it, Io. Love it. Io looks so confident in his game right now, man. Cleveland for three. Miss. Zach Collins with the rebound. Zach Collins brings it up to court. Oh, nice cut by Trey Jones. Kicks it to Okoro to Buzelis for three. Bang! There we go. Just like that. 16-19. 3-point game. The Bulls are so capable of making a quick run because of the way. That's a garbage call, man. Tell Hunter to get big. Go to the gym. Hunter makes the first. Lonzo's back in. I love Lonzo Ball, man. I love him as a player. I love him as a person. He just can't stay healthy. Like, I don't know if he's better. Like, if he's healthy for 82 games, I like him more than Okoro, but, like, the problem is that he's never healthy for 82 games. All right, Patrick Williams is in. He's got the ball. He kicks over to Giddey. Giddey dribbles. Giddey, you got to get yourself going. Giddey to the rack. Nice. Little floater from Giddey. Okay, Giddey. A nice little isolation bucket for him. Cavaliers almost throw it out of bounds. Is that Spider? No, it's Hunter. Hunter is playing like a man possessed. He killed us the other night, and he's starting off hot. He's already got 8 points tonight. Since when is DeAndre Hunter a stud? Come on, Collins. Jeez. Oh, wow. They said that was off the Bulls or off the Cavs. That was definitely off of Giddey's leg. Collins is being sloppy with the ball still, man. Over or under 60 points for the first quarter. That's a goaltend. Yep, that's a goaltend. I'm going to go over. If I had to guess, I'm going over. The way these teams are shooting so far. Cavaliers up by 6, 24-18. Evan Mobley misses. Giddey with the rebound. Giddey kicks it over to Patrick Williams, brings it up to court. Takes the pick from Collins, kicks it back out to Giddey. Giddey hands it off to Okoro. to Io. Io to Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams almost falls down. Patrick makes a move, spin, and gets ripped up. Easy bucket, easy three for the Cavs at the other end. 27-18. Oh, Dalen Terry, nice cut from Terry. Takes the pass, gets fouled. Dalen Terry misses the first at the line. Come on. Feels like the Bulls are playing nervous. Yeah, I mean, they're not playing well. They're nervous, sloppy, however you want, whatever it is. They're not playing well. 9-point game. Dalen Terry with a second free throw. Missed both. Lonzo. Nice. Good defense. That's a jump ball, right? Nice. Lonzo got himself tied up. Get in the gym, Lonzo. Heck, that's the only place he's been. What am I kidding? All right, Lonzo jump ball against Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith, you better win this, dude. Nice. Giddey gets it. Fires it up the court. Nice pass to Dalen Terry. He lost it. They call it kickball. Dalen, you got to catch that, though. Come on. That was off of Dalen Terry's foot. It's going to be Cavs ball. Come on, Dalen Terry, dude. Like, that was a perfect pass from Josh Giddey. That was a dime. That is like, you can't mess up that opportunity, man. You got to score that bucket. Like, that's an easy 2 points, maybe with the foul. Because you have a Cleveland defender trailing you, and he might get desperate. You got to catch that pass. You got to lay it in. Yeah, Slayer, you lost my mom on that one. She's not a snake person. Wait, did they call a foul? I don't have the sound on because I don't want to get, the NBA will copyright me. Oh, wow. Clear path foul. Wow. All right, Dan Terry, you better make these. Makes the first. That's crazy. Makes the second. All right. Love that. Bulls down by 7. Inbounding the ball. Giddey gets to Io. Io gets to Dalen Terry. Kicks it to Jalen Smith, and he's got an easy dunk. And one. Way to be strong with the ball, Jalen Smith. They tried to jump that passing lane, and Jalen Smith was strong with the ball. He went up in the air, and Lonzo fouled him. Lonzo, you got to get up or get out the way, buddy. Lonzo is like having the worst game. Like he had a terrible game on Tuesday against the Bulls. Time and score, Brandon. We got 3:43 left in the quarter. Bulls are down by 4, 27-23. Up Wade in the corner for the Cavs. Miss. Giddey with the rebound. Giddey to Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry up the court. Drives the lane. He almost lost the ball. Gets it back. Kicks it over to Io. Kicks it over to Giddey. Giddey at the perimeter. Kicks it to Io at the perimeter. Io isolates. Kicks it back to Giddey. Giddey drives the lane. Giddey to the rack. Giddey with the easy bucket. Cavaliers 27, Bulls 25. 3:09 left in the quarter. Good possession there. Lonzo Ball drives the lane, kicks it to a Cavalier in the corner. He kicks it over to Wade, kicks it over to Spider. Spider drains a 3 at the top of the key. Cavs up by 5, 30-25. Io's got the ball. Io pump fakes. Kicks it over to Dalen Terry. Kicks it to Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith drives the lane. He steps out of bounds. God bless it. What are you talking to the ref about, Jalen Smith? You literally just stepped on the line. There's nothing to talk about. 2:38 left in the first quarter. It's going to be Cavs ball. We got an official timeout. Bulls are hanging in there. I mean, they didn't start well at all. So for them to still be hanging in there, it's a good sign. I mean, it's easy to forget that this is like a really good team, right? Like, the Cavs are going to be a top 4 seed. So for the Bulls, for the second straight game, to not be getting blown out of the gym is a good sign. It's only a 5-point game. And the Bulls are missing a bunch of their players, too. Like, the Cavaliers are missing Garland, but the Bulls are missing Coby. They're missing Vooch. They're missing Huerter. Julian Phillips really isn't a big loss, but, those other 3 are. I seen a Bulls fan on Twitter say that Kevin Huerter's trash. What is going on with Bulls fans and, like, how they judge our players? Like, I'm convinced when some people call people trash, I'm like, did you ever play basketball? It's like, Kevin Huerter's anything but trash. Can he have trash games? Yes. 100%. But Kevin Huerter, he averaged a +8. He led the team last season. That's after the All-Star break with a +8 per game. Like, he's a high IQ basketball player. He's a good player. I'm not sure why. There's like a big difference between, I feel like nowadays people don't like to sit in the middle ground. Like, someone just can't be a good player. They're either great or they're trash. It's one of the two. All right, we're back. Spider gets in the lane, gets up in the air. He travels. Good defense there by Josh Giddey. Forcing the travel. Giddey drives the lane. He kicks it over to Dalen Terry for 3. God, he was way short. Dalen feels tight, man. Come on, Dalen. Cavs come back the other way, get an open 3 brick. Big time brick. Wow. Patrick Williams back the other way, dribbles, kicks it over to Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith dribbles, kicks it over to Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry takes the ball, hesitates, takes it to the rack. Terrible take, Dalen Terry. Be decisive with your move, Dalen. He hesitated in the rim for no reason. All right, Bulls get a stop. Trey Jones back the other way. Kicks over to Patrick Williams for 3. Patrick Williams nails the 3. Wow. Patrick Williams played pretty okay the other night. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Oh, okay. Lonzo airs up a 3. Miss. Bulls are down by 2 with a chance to tie or take the lead. if you can believe it. Patrick Williams to the rack, and he gets fouled. Wow. I'm not used to Patrick Williams playing decisive basketball. Yeah, Dalen Terry needs to. Patrick misses the first. Oh, snap. Happy early birthday, Celeste. You guys going to go to the strip club? No, I'm just playing. Make Rashad be your Oh, wait, never mind. Oops. Celeste is awesome. All right, Lonzo's got it. Bulls down by 3. Jared Allen in the post. All right, they miss. Trey Jones back the other way, kicks it to Dalen Terry, kicks it back to Trey Jones. Trey Jones drives the bucket, kicks it to Giddey. Giddey for 3. Miss. I will say that we did go over 60, Brandon. We're at 61 points right now. 22 seconds. Cavs up by 3, 32-29. Cavs, almost turned it over. Lonzo tries to take a step back 3 to Wade from the Cavs. Miss. Dalen Terry gets the rebound. 5 seconds left. Giddey up the floor. Giddey kicks it to Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry, shoot. Oh, did that count? Giddey flung that thing. No way. Tell me that counted. Please tell me that counted. They're counting it. Wow. Giddey gets off the goofiest shot. He walked away like that was no big deal. That was the craziest shot. That's hilarious. What a shot by Giddey. You know, he couldn't make anything all quarter, but he made that. Well, the Bulls close out the quarter strong, and we've got a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen, 32-all. Can't ask for much more. The Bulls didn't even play that great of a quarter. It's like I feel like we still haven't seen the starters like go on a real run yet. Like I'm excited to see what happens when the starters click, because I think it's going to be real dangerous. What are you guys most impressed by? I think I'm probably most impressed with the fact that the Bulls aren't giving up. They're doing a good job of playing physical defense without fouling. I mean, they are still fouling, but like there's been plenty of possessions where they played physical defense and they're not getting called for it. And if they did not play physical defense, it would have been an easy bucket. So I think that that's probably my favorite thing that I've seen out of the first quarter so far. Dalen Terry needs to play more decisive basketball. I did not love his game in that first quarter. I want to see more of this Patrick Williams. You know, he's definitely got some ground to make up because he's clearly coming off the bench like he was like the 11th man the other night. Today he came off at he was like the 8th man on because we have so many players missing. Patrick Williams has the ball, kicks it to Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith drives the lane with the left and gets absolutely blocked. Oh, who gets that rebound? Who is that? Is that Okoro? Okoro gets the rebound, kicks it to Trey Jones for the 3. The Bulls take the lead, baby. 3-point lead. Let's go. The Cavs are still playing their starters, by the way. That's not Lonzo. It's not Jared Allen either. Oh, I think that's Larry Nance. Larry Nance gets the ball. Good rotation defense from Io. Nice. That rotation defense by Io saves a bucket. Great job. Okoro, you got to be strong with that take, buddy. Trey Jones is an absolute pest. He was worth every bit of $8 million. I don't know who said that was an underpay. I think we're going to get an under today, Slayer, because of the rotation being short. I could be wrong, though. Trey Jones back the other way. Trey Jones kicks it over to P. Will, kicks it to Io. Io for 3. He got that shot blocked, I think. It was too short. Yeah, he got it blocked. They kick it to Jared Allen for an easy bucket. (34-35), Cavs down by 1. Bulls up by 1, rather. Jared Allen has 4 blocks already, man. God, I would love him on the Bulls. Trey Jones takes the pick, drives to the lane. No foul? Okay. Lonzo goes back the other way, takes to the rack. Good defense by Jalen Smith, nothing called. That was wow, man. Cavs blocked the crap out of Io at the rim the other way. It's fast break city. Cavs come all the way back the other way, and then they finally score. That was 3 straight fast breaks, man. Hard to keep up. Donovan Mitchell finally scores on the other end. Io with 2 straight possessions where he got his shot blocked. P. Will. Oh, good hustle by Jalen Smith. He forces the foul call on the offensive rebound. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell straight up just tied Io up. I shouldn't have spoke up about Io dominating the bench, but he's really playing against starters right now, so. All right, Dalen Terry kicks over to Trey Jones. Trey Jones kicks over to Buzelis. Yeah, Buzelis is back. Donovan Mitchell taps it out of bounds. We want more Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu gets the ball, and he tried to fade away. I think he was running out of shot clock. Air ball. Nine turnovers for the Bulls tonight. Again, they have a problem with turnovers. It's a team-wide thing. I've seen some people trying to put it on Giddey. It is a team-wide issue right now. I mean, Giddey's not helping, but he's not the only person either. Nice block by Buzelis. Buzelis absolutely devoured that ball. He's got such good coordination, man. For a 6'10" player, his coordination is amazing. All right. Buzelis got the ball at the top of the key. Buzelis drives. Step back 3. Oh! Nice job by Dalen Terry. He put a little pressure on Spider in the backcourt, and because of that, Spider dribbled it off of his foot. Nice job, Dalen Terry. You got to make up for that bad first quarter. We got a timeout. A little bit of sloppy basketball being played, but I guess that's to be expected. We're in our second preseason game. Cavaliers 36, Bulls 35. 8 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the second quarter. I can run through some of the stats for you guys real quick. We'll say if you're here on X, it'd be really, really cool if you came to the YouTube and dropped a like for your boy. Oh. If not, it's understandable. It is all good. But the link is right there for anybody. Oh, wait, you're not going to be able to see that, you guys. I'm just going to share the YouTube link to X. If you're watching on X with me, I'd appreciate it if you came over to the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Honestly, this game has been kind of ho-hum. I want to give you guys better commentary, but there hasn't been a whole lot going on. It's been pretty, I don't know, a lot of sloppy basketball. It's been hard to get really pumped up. If the Bulls can make a run for it, I will act a fool. I will act a total fool. Larry Nance Jr. Why does he kind of look like? He kind of looks like, dude, what's that guy's name? He was in a bunch of. Man, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, or it's like it's escaping me. Freddie Prinze Jr. Larry Nance Jr. kind of looks like Freddie Prinze Jr. If that's an insult, then I don't care because he's a Cavalier. Eat it, Larry Nance. Oh, Dalen Terry turns it over on the inbound. Dude, you just erased that turnover that you just caused. You just ruined it like that. Come on, Dalen. I know he worked really hard this summer, so I really want to see him succeed, but I got to call a spade a spade. If he's not playing well, I got to call it out. Zach Collins kicks over to Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry takes it, dribbles. His handle looks better. Dalen just got eaten up at the rim again, man. Oh, but the Bulls force a turn. Oh, no, they almost forced a turnover. Good. Wow. There was 3 Bulls and 3 Cavaliers underneath the rim battling for possession there. And the Cavaliers ended up getting a little shot up. Evan Mobley, absolutely. You thought you were taking that in against Evan Mobley, Dalen Terry? Are you a psycho? Buzelis to the rack, misses the layup with the left. Nice move, though, from Buzelis. Cavaliers jack up a 3, they miss. It's still a 1-point game, still 36-35, 7:20 to go. Back the other way, Zach Collins has the ball, kicks it to Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams from deep. Miss. Good rebound from Zach Collins. Buzelis wide open. He almost got his own rebound. But, man, Buzelis, you got to make those, buddy. Buzelis could have made a cup of coffee and then shot that thing and been so wide open. Like, there's nobody. That was like a disrespectful amount of wide open. Buzelis is not playing too great to start this start this game. I hope that he gets to play a little more in the second half if he doesn't find his shot. Because I want to see him be able to shoot his way out of a funk. You know, he never had this green light to shoot last year. He's got 6 points in 9 minutes so far. I mean, it's not bad, but it could be better. Larry Nance Jr. misses the 3. Rebound Cavaliers. Porter Jr. Porter Jr. and Trey Jones look like they could be related. Like, they have the same hairstyle, the same facial hair. 2 minutes, no buckets. This is a fact. And also, I was going to say that Porter Jr. is also really annoying, kind of like Trey Jones is, I'm sure, for the other team. Bulls really fought like hell underneath the basket for that loose ball. Cavaliers ended up getting it, but then when they kicked it out to perimeter, my man had butterfingers. Larry Nance fought for that ball, but then I think somebody turned. I think it was Porter Jr. missed the pass. Trey Jones to the rack, kicks it to Okoro. Okoro gets the ball. Nice move to the rim and one. Nice move by Okoro. That's what we need to see out of Okoro. If he can do that on offense, he is a no-brainer starter because he's our best defender at the on-ball defender. If Okoro can do that, great move by Okoro, man. Great move and one. And finally, the 2 minutes, it was like almost 3 minutes without a bucket, actually. Okoro misses the free throw. I think Okoro can set a personal a career high for points per game this year. There's a role for him on this team. There really is. Bulls up by 1. Good defense. They forced an air ball. The Bulls are playing some good defense right now. I mean, the Cavaliers are shooting themselves in the foot a little bit, but the Bulls have a lot to do with it. Trey Jones is getting a lot of play in this first half. Nice pass by Trey. DeAndre Hunter ate that ball from Okoro. Great pass, but the Cavaliers defense. Oh, and then the Buzelis forces a turnover with a steal. Patrick Williams the other way, kicks it to Zach Collins. Zach Collins with the left. The Bulls are like a steel trap. The Cavaliers have not scored in over 3 minutes. Of course, right when I said that, Mobley hits some garbage drive to the rim. Buzelis back the other way. Buzelis to Patrick Williams, wide open. Buzelis stepped on the line. Really? He doesn't think so. Yes. My man. Please excuse me. You're Sal, right? That's your name? I apologize, dude. I've always just known you as Horns Over Hoops. I think we introduced ourselves once, but it was a long time ago. I think it's Sal. Oh, the Cavaliers turn it over. Okoro back the other way to Trey Jones to Buzelis. Buzelis gets fouled. Is he okay? Oh, my God. Say he's okay. Oh, my God. Thank God. Man, you better, Porter Jr., you better get, man. Next time, Buzelis, you should baptize that dude for thinking he could jump with you. Bass or bass? Like Sal or bass? Like, or I'm all about that bass, no trouble. No. Try to do some acapella singing on the pod. Okay, bass, like the fish. Got it. You know, I actually am a karaoke legend back where I'm from. I used to host karaoke night when I was the general manager of an arcade bar. He said I'd be upset if you didn't. All right, after the game, we're hosting a karaoke night right here. And the only participant is me, but All right, we're at the line. That's amazing. It's amazing. I love karaoke. It's a lot of fun. This isn't family friendly, but I'll tell you what, if you're at a bar that's doing karaoke and they have Colt 45, woo-wee, that'll turn the place up real quick. I know every word, man. Woo! Bar turns up. All right. Bulls didn't commit a foul. They're up by 2 points, 40-38. 4:45 left in this second quarter. Mobley has the ball. Hands it off to Hunter. Hunter drives. I think that might be Mitchell. Nope, that was Hunter. Nice little floater. Tie game, 40-all. Giddey to the rack. Giddey with the sweet lay-in. Finally, somebody went high with the lay-in. They knew it. Come on. Let's go. Josh Giddey, 9 points on 4-6 from the field, including that amazing buzzer beater. Hey, look, I'm Josh Giddey. I need to bring my basketball in from the trunk. I could just be sitting here. All right, Bulls up by 2. Oh, we got someone that's participating in karaoke night already. I love it. Patrick Williams playing some good defense on Hunter. I think that's Hunter. Cavaliers getting an offensive rebound. That was a flop. You flop. Tyson. This is the guy with 2 first names. Like Jalen Tyson. Never trust a guy with 2 first names. All right. Cavaliers. Hunter takes a shot. Rebound Io. Oh, they kick it up to Giddey. No! Oh, Giddey saves it. Wow. That was an incredible save by Giddey. He jumped out and just slapped it back. It almost came to a Bull. They fought for it, but it ends up going out of bounds. Now it's Cavs ball. Cavs 40, Bulls 42, 3:48 to go. The Bulls have really mucked it up here in the first half. The second quarter has been much less scoring. Wow, Cavaliers get the ball. Good defense. Air ball from the Cavs. Oh, Buzelis gets pump faked in the air, and they hit the 3. Who's that? Who's the homeless guy that's coming off of the Cleveland bench? Looks like Bucky, the Winter Soldier from Captain America. Honestly, I don't feel bad, Neil. It's been a sloppy half. But the fact is that we're dragging them into the mud with us, and we're missing a large part of our rotation, and we're playing right there with them. Honestly, I feel like it's not that bad. I'm encouraged by how close they're playing the Cavaliers so far. I know that also because I know we haven't played our A game yet. We have not played our A game, and somehow we're keeping up with them. I guess they could argue that they haven't played theirs yet either. But I don't know, man. I mean, we're turning it over way more than them, and we're sticking right there with them. So I'm encouraged. It is 1 a.m. for my man Neil. I think it actually might be 2 now. Yep, agree 100%, Neil. There we go. I was right. I'm getting my times down. I know what time it is in Australia. I know what time it is in Ireland. I'm a worldly MFer. I'm gonna get a globe tattooed right on my neck. I'm gonna get a Bulls Without Borders tattoo Oh yeah, man. Everybody that's watching this, I'm gonna shill for Bulls Without Borders. If you guys haven't or did not know, once a month I meet with 6 really awesome folks. With the time zone dubs, baby, time zone dubs. Once a month I meet with 6 really awesome people from around the world. Jamal from Bull Central, Hayes from Chicago Bull Central, Neil from C Red UK, Troy from Whole Lot of Bull, Melissa was formerly from Bulls on Tap, and then at some probably after this next pod, we're going to be bringing on guests as well. But we meet once a month to talk all things Bulls, Bulls Without Borders. In fact, I'll comment right now if you're watching on YouTube, I would strongly ask you for your subscription. All right, Giddy got the ball now. Giddy to Zach Collins, back to Giddy. Giddy drives the lane, shoots, miss. Bulls ball goes off a Cavalier. Oh, Patrick Williams drives the lane. Patrick, he gets in the air, gets his own rebound. Wait, what'd they call? Traveling? I'll say this for Patrick. He looks a lot more yes, I was about to say that, Neil. Patrick looks more decisive this year. So far, through 2 games, right? But he needs to keep doing it. But he looks a lot more decisive so far. I'll tell you what. If there's one thing that could really make this team dangerous, it's a P. Will that actually gets his act together. Giddy drives the lane and gets fouled. If Patrick Williams can actually learn how to be aggressive every game and actually becomes a positive contributor, we will be a problem. Like, now look, I'm not banking on it. I'm not predicting it. Nope. I've been burned before. But all I'm saying, Giddy at the line makes his first free throw. All I'm saying is that Patrick Williams is very, very talented. So if he can actually get that and harness it for once in his career and start to use it for good, then I'll tell you what, man, the Bulls are going to be really tough if he actually can get his act together. Giddy makes both. Giddy's got 11, 3, and 2. 44-43, Bulls up by 1. Cavs come back the other way, quick shot, miss. They come back, Bulls back the other way on the break. Okoro pulls up, gets to P. Will. P. Will drives. Nice pass to Zach Collins. Collins turns it over. Come on, man. I wanted to be excited for Patrick Williams for once. Stop ruining it. Oh, Trey Jones jumps the passing lane. He is a problem, dude. Jones to Okoro for 3. Miss. Cavaliers get the ball. Trey Jones is an absolute menace on defense. He might actually be our best on-ball defender. Cavaliers come back the other way, miss. Giddy with the rebound. Gets it to Trey Jones. Trey Jones goes to the rack. He kicks it to P. Will. P. Will puts the ball on the ground, drives the lane, gets aggressive, and he scores. What is happening right now? What is going on? Oh, Cavaliers. Oh, they try to throw an alley-oop, but they miss. Bulls back the other way. Giddy dribbles. P. Will for 3. I love the aggression, though. Cavaliers get an easy alley-oop the other way. But the Bulls push back the other way. Giddy already back the other way. All right, he holds it up. Zach Collins to P. Will. P. Will to Zach Collins. Zach Collins takes it to the rack, gets fouled. Did I miss? I might be behind you, Sal. I might be behind you or something. I don't remember seeing the shot from Collins yet. Maybe I missed it when I was talking. But I love Patrick Williams' aggression. Yeah, my apologies for being behind you guys. I had to watch on a not normal television. Oh, air ball from the Cavs. 47-45. Bulls push the pace. Giddy back the other way. Gets it to Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams shoots. I love the aggression from Patrick Williams, though. He's lifting it. I'm happy with it. No, I'm not at halftime yet, Neil. Oh, nice. The Cavs turn it over. Trey Jones back the other way. To Giddy. Giddy for 3. Missed. Dang it. We've had an opportunity to really open up a big lead here, and we haven't. Bulls up by 2. 25 seconds left in the half. All right. Mobley dribbles. Guarded by Zach Collins, and he makes the shot. 13 seconds left. Giddy has the ball. 10 seconds. At midcourt. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Giddy dribbles. Gets to the Collins in the corner. Bang! Boom! All right, Zach Collins. Love that. Love it. And he brings the Bulls into halftime up by 3. We were tied at halftime the other night. We're winning by 3 tonight. And don't tell me that the Cavs were not trying. That was their starting. That was their rotation. There's not a player that we watched the Cavs play that is not going to play for them come regular season. So, yes, they might not be giving, like, they're not, going that crazy, but guys are diving for loose balls. I think the Cavs were obviously probably a little embarrassed that they lost to the Bulls the other night. They want to win this game. It's clear to me by their effort. The effort is out there by both teams. Guys are diving for loose balls. Like, I'm impressed. Yes, it's preseason, but that doesn't mean they're not trying. And I watched Spider and Evan Mobley play most of that half. We're missing Coby White. We're missing Kevin Huerter. We're missing Vucevic. And the Bulls are winning by 3 points. When are we going to talk about the fact that the Bulls that ended last season, maybe that's the actual Bulls. Maybe that is who we are. Everybody wanted to discount it. Everybody wanted to say, oh, it's March basketball. Nobody's trying. People are resting. Everyone tried to discount that run, even though we were beating down the bad teams by 10 plus every night. When are we going to admit that actually, was the Bulls? Like, that is who we are. The 15-6 team. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to win at a 15-6 pace, right? That's probably not going to happen. But it is entirely possible for this team to finish in the 6th seed this year. We have the talent. And I'm really tired of people acting like we don't. I understand, guys. Like, I understand that it's been hard. I've been here losing with the rest of you. Thank you. And I mean, most of those, a lot of that too was like, because we were 15-5 over the last 20. So, I mean, if you just date it back to the last 10, like, yeah, I mean, that gives a more legitimate record. I can't remember, when did we trade Levine? Like, did we play 30 games without Levine? Because I specifically remember just us being much better without him. And I know that really bothers Levine fans. Look, man, you could be a Levine fan. I was a huge Levine fan. I stand for Zach LaVine. I was really proud of how much he would always persevere through his knee injuries. But those stats are all post-Levine. Yeah, I mean, to me, it became clear that this team was much better without him. I just don't think that Zach LaVine I don't know what it is. He doesn't play a winning style of basketball. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him because I really don't think that he means to lose. I think he wants to win. But for whatever reason, like the way that he plays the game, the reason I think the Bulls are better without him is because we move the ball. And we might not have a lot of top-heavy talent, but we are a very deep team. Like, we're stronger 1 through 12 than most of the teams in the league. But the problem is that, our first through third player, like, is worse than a lot of contenders for first through third player. But I think they're going to catch up, and that's when it gets scary. Like, Josh Giddey and Matas Buzelis are both still improving as basketball players. And I think this gets really, really, really interesting. If Matas takes that leap, if he's averaging like 18 points a game this year, and Giddey's averaging like 18 points a game this year, and Coby still keeps up the same thing he was doing at the end of last season, this team is going to be a lot of fun in a down year in the East. Like, I'm not making any predictions, man. But a young team that starts to believe in themselves is a very, very dangerous team because they're too young to know that they shouldn't win. They're too young to know that they shouldn't be doing whatever they're doing. They're just out there balling. It's the veterans that have been in the NBA, 8-9 years that get jaded. That I feel like they get, jaded by the way the NBA is, or like they like know if they have a chance or not. I feel like young guys, they come in there and they're almost like they're ignorant to all of that. They're like, whatever, I'm just here to ball. Like, screw that other team. We could beat them. I'm theorizing, of course. Like, I don't know, this is all, I don't know anything for a fact. What I do know for a fact, though, is that the Bulls are much better than a lot of Chicago fans are willing to admit. And I don't know why. I don't know why so many Bulls fans are so desperate to be out on the Bulls. You can still hate Jerry Reinsdorf. You can still hate anyone you want. Hate anyone you want that's in charge. But the roster is not bad. This roster has a chance to be special because of how young they are. Dude, the fact that we got Trey Jones for 3 years, I'm watching this dude play. He's a pest. I'll tell you what, I wasn't sure if I wanted the Bulls to sign Coby and Ayo to the deals that they're going to command. But now my brain is starting to think about, a 4-guard rotation of Giddey, Coby, Ayo, and Trey Jones. That's a 4-guard rotation that a lot of teams are not going to want to play. That is going to be a hell of a time for a lot of teams. Like, and if their starters can handle Coby and Giddey, okay, can their bench handle Trey and Ayo? Because Trey and Ayo are going to come and give them all that they can handle. And then you got the forwards. You've got Matas and then Okoro, I guess. Okoro's going to dirty up the game, right? He might not be a finished product on offense, but he's going to dirty up the game. And then you got Huerter, who's the opposite, who's going to give you all you can handle on offense. Now imagine if Patrick Williams gets his act together this season. Then imagine if Noah Essengue takes strides over the next 2 or 3 seasons. A 4-wing rotation or a 5-wing rotation with Matas and Noah as the starters eventually. And then Okoro and Patrick Williams and Kevin Huerter rotating at the rest of the, forwards. It feels awfully good to me. But now you got to find your center. Vuce is good for now, but you need that rim protecting center. If you could find yourself, if the Suns don't re-sign Mark Williams, I'd look into him. If Mark Williams is only meant to be there to be like a 1-year starter while Maluach gets better, then I would definitely look into Mark Williams. I don't know, man. I think the Bulls are really, really exciting. There's a lot of reason to have hope for the future. Like, I wouldn't have sold anybody fake hope at the beginning of last season, and especially not the 3 seasons before that. I wouldn't have done it. In fact, like I wrote an article, I published an article like 2 or 3 seasons ago about like why, like basically asking if there was any hope. I wasn't trying to provide it. I was asking like, is there really hope for this team? And there wasn't. There wasn't. We knew what they were. They weren't going to get better. They were maxed out. This team isn't even close to how good they could be. That's what's exciting. I'd love to know what you guys think, man. Talk to me. Tell me I'm crazy. If you think I'm nuts, I'm all ears. I'd love to hear it. But if Matas becomes a superstar that I think he can, and Giddey becomes, I think Giddey could be a top like 3 playmaker in the league. I think he can average 10 assists a game. And if I don't really care what Giddey's averaging on points, it doesn't matter. He provides so much from an offensive engine perspective. And Trey Jones is the perfect backup for him. I just really love this team, man. There's so much to like. I don't understand why people are not willing to love these Bulls. You can still hate Jerry Reinsdorf. It's almost like people think that admitting this team has potential and admitting this team might be good is like giving Jerry Reinsdorf a pass. They're not linked. They're not linked together. Now, I think people might have to give a little bit of an apology to AK because AK put together these Bulls. Did he get lucky with Matas? Sure. Yes. Was there luck involved in his Giddey acquisition? I guess. But like he still assembled these guys. If Trey Jones keeps playing like this, getting him back in the Zach LaVine deal was nuts. He costs $8 million a year, and he is a problem. He is causing the Cavaliers serious problems. And here's where I'm at. I love these Bulls, man. They leave it all out on the court. And you know what? No one's going to ask you to apologize to AK. No one's going to ask you to do that. You could just ignore the fact that he exists. All you have to do is love the roster. The roster didn't ask for the owner that they have. The roster didn't ask for anything except to play basketball. So let's support our guys, man. These dudes are obviously putting in the work over the summer. They obviously love each other. There's a lot of team chemistry going on. I think there's a lot of reason to have hope in these Bulls, and we should support them publicly. It's okay. Like, there's reason to have hope. I'm sorry, I know that I'm going in circles a little bit here, but I'm trying to fill up the time during halftime. If anybody has any questions for me or anything, like if you have any observations, I'd love to pull them up and talk about it. So I could stop word vomiting all over your halftime. I think the game's about to start back up, though. All right, let's go. The Cavaliers have a ton of blocks tonight. Oh, you know what I should have did? I'm going to do it right now. I'll give you guys some halftime stat leaders. That's my apologies. I should have done that. Oh! Giddy misses the take, but Isaac Okoro fouls it up and he gets an easy bucket. Love it. Cavaliers run back down and they hit a 3. Dang it, man. Bulls up by 2. Bulls push the pace. Buzelis to Giddy. Giddy kicks it over to Trey Jones. Trey Jones to the rack. Trey Jones with the layup. I love Trey Jones. I'm a Trey Jones stan. Giddy's got 11, 6, and 4. Zach Collins has 9, 6, and 2. I'm going points, rebounds, assists, by the way. Oh, Cavaliers miss a shot in the paint. Oh, Buzelis gets the ball. Driving. Oh, nice around the back. Kicks over to Collins. Kicks it to Okoro. Okoro to Collins. Collins turns it over. Trey Jones has 7, 5, and 4, by the way. Oh, the Cavs turn it over. Matas on the break. Oh. I think they give him they're doing a clear path foul. They're looking at it to see if it's a clear path. That's definitely a clear path. They better give it that. They better give that to him. And it's a clear path foul, baby. You can't do that, Spider. You cheater. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Did I really just say that? Oops. Matas hits the first. Bulls up 5. Second free throw incoming. MVP. Oh, man, who's saying that? That's crazy. Matas hits the second. Bulls up by 6, baby. Let's go. Bulls got the ball back. Oh, Trey Jones to the rack. Trey Jones kicks out to Okoro. Okoro drives the lane to Trey Jones. Wide open for 3. Bang! Woo! Trey Jones, baby. Bulls up by 9 points. Oh, Bulls almost get a steal. Cavalier starters are out here looking flustered. Donovan Mitchell misses. Giddey with the rebound. Giddey pushes to Trey Jones. Drives the lane. Kicks it to Buzelis. Dunk! Let's go! What a cut. What a pass. What a dunk. Bulls up by 11. Cavaliers hit a 3. Way to ruin my high. God dang it. Trey Jones pushes back the other way. Ah! Oh, nice. I thought that Matas, he almost lost it off of, he almost lost the handle, but it went off of a Cavalier's shoe. Evan Mobley just silences the crowd. Matas. Turns it over. Matas, what was that, buddy? Oh, Donovan Mitchell wide open for 3. You can't do that. Just like that, Cavs cut it down to 5. All right. Matas has the ball at the perimeter. Kicks over to Trey Jones. Kicks it to Zach Collins to the rack with the left hand. Way to shield him off with the body. Great job by Zach Collins. Playing a great game so far. The Bulls bigs are really doing a nice job filling in for Vooch. Oh, they call that soft foul against Okoro. That's garbage. That's garbage. Oh, that's so weak. That's so weak. Soft. Everyone, if you're watching on YouTube or on X, I just make sure you subscribe to the Bulls Without Borders account that I just commented with in case you want to see an awesome Bulls panel. All right, Buzelis misses the 3. Good hustle by Trey Jones. Causes the Bulls to get the ball back. Giddey for 3. He missed. Oh, but the Bulls keep hustling. They call a foul. Come on, man. They were just hustling. The Bulls are they don't give up on anything. The hustle is very, very, very evident. Donovan Mitchell is really he's frazzled. He is frazzled. Oh, they did call a jump ball. I love it. Isaac Okoro won the jump, but they said something about Okoro going into his space or something. I don't know. Cavs ball. See, this is what Okoro does, though. He's got Mitchell frazzled. In case you guys can tell, I love the word frazzled. He's got him shook. He's looking like Papa Doc in 8 Mile. LeBron James is out for 3 to 4 weeks, and I'm sad. Said nobody. Maybe LeBron James will just retire and do me a favor. Because I'll tell you what, I'm sick of that dude. He can't stand it. The attention is not on him. All right, Cavs got the ball. Evan Mobley at the perimeter. Backs Buzelis down. Kicks it out to, was that Mitchell? Yeah. No, it's Hunter. Hunter with the 3. Hunter is playing like their best player. He has 20 points. Trey Jones kicks it to Giddey. Giddey drives the lane. Kicks it to Collins. Collins to Trey Jones. Trey Jones back to Giddey. Giddey for 3. Bang! Let's go, Giddey. Bulls 63. Sorry, Bulls 66. Cavs 61. Cavs come back down and get an easy bucket. Donovan Mitchell. Oh, Bulls. Foul. You can't take out his legs, dude. I swear to God, if one of you hurts my baby boy, Matas Buzelis, diving for a loose ball, I will use my Army-acquired skills to find you and write you a really mean note. Allegedly. Yeah, DeAndre Hunter is playing like a baller. I don't like this guy. I don't like his face. I don't like this dude, Tyson. Jalen Tyson. I don't like anything about him. That is the softest foul call. He literally moved it. Like, I don't know. Evan Mobley with a turnaround jumper on Matas. Oh, Bulls back the other way quick. Trey Jones to Giddey. Giddey dribbles. Step back jumper. I love to see it, though. Oh! Matas' hustle on the offensive board got the ball to Okoro, and Okoro with the lay-in. Love it. That's what hustle does for you, man. Bulls up by 3, 68-65. Cavs come back the other way. They missed the runner. Bulls turn it over. Oh! Cavs turn it back over. Giddey back the other way. Giddey's running. Nice. Giddey totally faked out the defender. Hit a no-look to Zach Collins underneath the rim for an easy bucket. Bulls up by 5, 70-65. Cavs drive the lane. Foul call on Buzelis. Who is this homeless guy who keeps talking to the Cavaliers? Oh, it's Max Strus. Well, he looks like he's homeless. At least in the outfit that he's wearing right now. Man, these Bulls are a lot of fun. They are mucking up this game. You could already tell there's a big difference in physicality from last season. They're not going to lay down for anybody. And if all we had to do was acquire Isaac Okoro for that mindset to switch, then he's already worth the price of Lonzo Ball. Because the Bulls are clearly playing a different style of basketball. Now, they're still playing a fast pace, right? They're still shooting a lot of threes. But the hustle and the physicality and they're just not letting anything go easily. The Bulls have scored at least 10 points tonight based on pure hustle. Love to see it. Love to see it. Man. Chicago Bulls, man, if they win this game, it's going to be officially time to be excited. And I know that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to convince you why you shouldn't be. And I tell you that you should ignore those people. Or let them know. Let them know that they're dumb. Or let them know that they're blind. The people that can watch this Bulls team in these 2 games against the Cavs and then turn around and say that we should tank, why? Why in the world would we tank? It makes 0 sense. There's not an argument anybody can make that would support tanking to me. Not a single one. Also, you couldn't tank with this team if you tried. How are you going to tank? If you sit, like this team is so deep, you could sit two of the starters. We're missing two, arguably, or three starters if Huerter is a starter and not a Coro. We're missing two or three of our starters tonight. And we're beating the Cavs. So you tell me how we tell this team to tank. You'd have to trade everybody away. It's not going to happen. Gee, there's a lot of people in here, but nobody's talking. You guys are so quiet. Oh, Trey Jones with the steal. Back the other way to Giddey. Giddey to Trey Jones. Trey Jones, dribble. Kicks it down to Zach Collins. Collins with a really bad entry pass to Giddey in the post. Turnover. Oh, Collins causes a turnover, though. Way to make up for it. Giddey back the other way. Giddey puts Porter Jr. in the post. Post. Oh. Giddey tried a turnaround jumper. Dang. He missed. That's a bummer. Not the greatest possession there. Not enough movement, though. Like, Giddey was trying to pass the ball out of the post and nobody was moving. What's going on? Oh, are the Cavs in the bonus? They must be. Mobley makes the first. Cavs 66, Bulls 70. Mobley's playing a good game. Mobley's so good. I would kill to have him on the Bulls. Like Mobley and Jared Allen are both really good centers. I would like to have both of them. Just one of them. Collins gets it to Buzelis. Buzelis dribbles, gets it to Giddey. Back to Buzelis. Get aggressive, Matas. Back to Giddey. Giddey drives the lane, kicks it out to Zach Collins for three. Miss. Matas, we're getting stagnant, man. I need you to get a bucket. Oh, Matas went flying. Matas is not having a great game tonight, which is a bummer. I really hope that he would keep up his pace. Bulls are up, though, 70-69. Talk to me, Bulls fans. You guys have any thoughts on what's going on with the game? I mean, if you're just here to listen to me, that's fine, but I've never been in a chat room with this many people and nobody's talking except for me. Well, let me see here. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I've never messed around with the different layouts in StreamYard, and this is really weird. Really weird. Okay, we're gonna just discard that. Max Truce looks like a discount Sebastian Stan. Neil. Okoro gets to the rack and gets fouled. Honestly, man, I don't know. I feel like the Bulls are gonna end up putting in like Noah Essengue and Yuki in them in the fourth quarter. It's hard to say. I think we're gonna win because I think that if they go to their bench as well, I think ours is better. But I'm proud of the way the Bulls have played, and I'm glad that we don't have to bring a comeback. Like nobody could say that our starters didn't hang with their starters. Yeah, some YukiMania would be nice. YukiMania. YukiMania. You know, the Bulls winning like this, it must be the Ben Johnson effect. If you know, you know. God, this referee is ugly as sin. Couldn't hear a dang thing he said. I think that they're saying it was not a foul. Yep, that's what they said. Cavaliers ball. Bulls up by 1. 5:09 left in the game. Sorry, 5:09 left in the third quarter. And I'm about to do some karaoke. Lonzo's in the game. Lonzo launches from deep, and he bangs it. He finally made a shot against the Bulls. It only took 7 quarters. All right, back to the way. Jalen Smith has the ball. Kicks it to Giddey. Giddey being guarded by Lonzo. Lonzo ties up Giddey. Can Lonzo even jump anymore, man? His knee is like completely robotic. Giddey, you should punch him in the face. Don't let him do that to you. He looked really annoyed when that happened. Nice. Giddey wins the tip. That's right. Real knees over robot knees all day. And Giddey dishes it down to Jalen Smith, who does a couple of pump fakes and scores. Jalen Smith is having a much better game than he had the other night. Oh, Jalen Smith just jumped out at Evan Mobley, and Evan Mobley took it to the rack and dunked. Right when I gave him a compliment. Giddey out to Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith to... Oh, Noah Essenge's in the game. Noah with the shot. No fear. No fear at all. I love that. Oh, now Javon Carter's coming in for Giddey. That makes me a sad panda. I'd rather see Yuki in the game than Javon Carter, man. Come on. I know that he came up big the other night, but come on. It's okay. I'm going to focus all of my energy on the fact that Noah Essengue is in the game. Let's go, Noah. Here, if we just pretend that there's an A on the end of these, I'm wearing my Noah Essengue glasses. I need someone to send me an attachment to attach an A right here. All right, IO around the pick. It is kind of hard to see in these, but I'm gonna roll with it. IO gets the ball back. IO pump fakes, drives, kicks it back out to Javon Carter. Back to IO. IO for three. Miss. Oh, Jalen Smith taps it out to Javon Carter. Bang! Those are commercials, Ma. Oh, the Cavs turn it back over. Sloppy pass. Javon Carter back the other way. Carter's running to the middle of the lane. Kicks it back out to P-Will. P-Will drives the lane. Spin move. Kicks it out to Noah Essengue. Essengue to Io. Io drives the lane. Io to the rack. And one. Get big. Get in the weight room, son. Oh. Let's go. Ma, to answer your question. The Bulls, there's just a lot of timeouts. There's a challenge as well. They are pretty long, though. Aldosumu makes a free throw. Bulls are up 78-75. 3:19 left to go in the third quarter. Craig Porter Jr. Who has a first name Craig nowadays? That's such a lame first name. Come on, man. Spider drew a foul on a three-pointer on P-Will. P-Will has a different demeanor to him this year, it feels like. Maybe he got tired of hearing all the slander, and he's, like, really mad for once. I hope so. Mitchell hits the first. Bulls are up by 2. Hits the second. Noah. We need Noah Essengue to come through for us. Save us, Noah. They keep telling me that LeBron James is out in the corner like I care. I wish he was out for longer. All right. Io around the pick. Io kicks it back out to Jalen Smith for 3. Missed. You got to make those, Jalen. Cavs come back the other way. Wade for the Cavs hits a 3. Just like that. Cavaliers are up by 3. P. Will inbounds it to Noah Essengue. Noah takes it around, kicks it out to Javon Carter outside. Oh, back down to Noah. Kicks it to Javon. Kicks it back to Noah. Noah for 3. Oh. Nice. Good hustle by the Bulls. All the hustle and the hustle by Noah, Jalen Smith, and Javon Carter caused the ball to go off of the Cavs. Bulls ball. Carter's got the ball at the perimeter. He drives. Fadeaway jumper. That's a terrible shot, man. You don't shoot that. Mitchell comes back the other way, kicks to Wade for 3. Same spot, nails it. Cavs are up by 6. Isles got the ball. Back to Carter. Carter comes around the pick. Come on, guys. You guys got to do something out here. Io with the nice move to the rack. Nice rebound by P. Will. Good rebound by P. Will. Good offensive rebound. Scores. Bulls down by 4. Wade gets an open look again at the other end. Missed. Thank God. All right, Carter dribbles up the court. Drives. Carter for 3. Whoa! Okay, Javon Carter. Someone's been listening to me talk trash. Maybe I should keep running my mouth. Wide open Porter Jr. for the Cavs, and he missed. Jared Allen gets the rebound. Oh, but good block by Jalen Smith. Oh, the Bulls cherry pick for an easy 2-pointer on the other end. Javon Carter was cherry picking like a mofo. That's crazy. You never see that anymore. Bulls are up by 1, just like that. Javon Carter played a good end of the third quarter here. Cavaliers launch a 3 and they miss. Io gets the ball. Fast break. He runs. He gets all the way to the rim and he scores. Chicago's own, baby. Chicago's own. I'm seeing red. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the Cavaliers try an alley-oop. He alley-ooped it to himself. That's traveling, isn't it? Whatever. Bulls are up by 1. Carter dribbles. Carter comes around the pick again. Carter's getting locked up right now. Oh, he shoots a 3. Carter just basically dribbled out the whole end of the quarter and then shot like a one-legged 3. That was bad. But he played a good end of the quarter, so I can't be that mad. And the Bulls, your Chicago Bulls, are taking a 1-point lead into the fourth quarter. And like I said, the Cavs have played their starters. They have played a normal rotation this entire game. You cannot say that the Cavs didn't play their guys. I mean, Mitchell, they've all played minutes. You could tell they took that loss on Tuesday a little personally. They're trying to win. And the Bulls are not making it easy. They are not making it easy. All right, well, I think I'm ready for some YukiMania, man. Let me see if I got any more cool glasses that are ready for prime time. All right. I got some more glasses prepped for certain scenarios. Shout out to my Aunt Sandy for providing me with all of these crazy glasses when I first started making videos. I love it. I'm pumped, man. I'll give you guys some stats real quick as we're heading into the fourth here. Javon Carter, in that quick little time, he had 11 minutes to end that quarter, which is pretty impressive. He only played for like 5 minutes. Dosunmu, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Jalen Smith, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Dalen Terry, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Not good for how much he played in the first half. Josh Giddey, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Today, he would have probably dropped a triple-double if he was playing his normal amount of minutes today. Zach Collins, 13 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Matas Buzelis came back down to earth in this game with 11 points and 2 rebounds, but he just missed some shots. I think he's fine. Trey Jones with a fantastic game, 10 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Unbelievable. And Patrick Williams with 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Another solid game from Patrick Williams. All right, we're back in action. They missed their 3 to start it off. Dalen Terry comes back the other way. 87-86, Bulls up by 1. Ayo Dosunmu passes it to Essengue. Essengue passes to Javon Carter for 3. Bang! Wow. Javon Carter. He is coming through for the Bulls right now. 90 points for the Bulls, 86 points for the Cavs. 11:15 to go in the game. Larry Nance Jr. passes it down to 35. I'm not sure who that is. Tomlin, I think. Oh, they missed him. They miss. Dean Wade misses. Rebound Jalen Smith. They come back the other way. Dalen Terry crossover. Dalen Terry passes it to Jalen Smith for an easy bucket. That is and one. That is a great look from Dalen Terry. Much better play than he was doing in the first half. Much better. Impressive stuff. Jalen Smith at the line makes it and 1. 93-86. Bulls up by 7. Let's go, man. Cavs drive the lane, and they get an and 1. Oh. Dang it, man. Porter Jr., the Trey Jones lookalike wannabe. Five-point game, 10 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. Cavs miss a free throw, and Javon Carter with the rebound. 5-point game. We're running. Dalen Terry for 3. Miss. Porter Jr. coming back the other way for the Cavs. He passes it down to Tomlin. Tomlin goes to the rack against Jalen Smith and gets fouled. Tomlin will go to the line for 2 free throws. Bulls up by 5, 10:22 left in the game. Tomlin misses the first. I'm probably going to get killed for saying this, but I'm about to tweet that I've been impressed with Patrick Williams so far. Let me be clear that I don't expect anything from him. I don't. But I got to call a spade when he is playing well. All right, back the other way. Ayo kicks it to Jalen Smith for 3. Missed. Bulls up by 4, 10 minutes left. Oh, Jalen Smith almost intercepts the ball going back the other way. Back the other way. Larry Nance Jr. misses inside. Io with the rebound. Io pushes the pace. Close him out, Io. Io to the rack on Larry Nance. Io for a bucket. Bulls up by 6. 9:48 left to go. All right. Noah Essengue with a foul on the floor. Cavaliers will take it out on the side. Are we not going to get a Yuki sighting tonight? That's a little sad. He played good the other night. Especially if we're in front of the hometown fans. Where's the YukiMania? I know our Japanese fans really, really, really want Yuki to come in, so I hope he gets in the game for their sake. There's been a lot of support on social media from the Japanese fans for Yuki, and I love that, man. Just like I love all the Australian support for Josh Giddey. I love when countries really rep for their guys. It's just a natural thing to do, man, and I think it's wholesome. I think it's great. It's great for the sport. So I really hope Yuki gets some run here. Especially to close out a good win against the Cavaliers. Yes. I agree, Neil. It's really hard to advocate for taking Jevon Carter out of the game right now. Oh. Well, he just fouled a 3-point shooter and gave up a 4-point play. So pull him. Pull him now. I'm going to say it, though, man. I don't even, no matter what the result of tonight is, I love this Chicago Bulls team. I love them. Yuki takes Io takes the pick, and he gets fouled. It would have went to Jevon Carter, who did collect the ball and made a 3. It didn't count. Jevon Carter is playing like he's friggin' Seth Curry right now. Seth, not Steph. Io makes the first bucket at the line. 3-point game. And we got a TV timeout. Oh, no, we do not. Never mind. I lied. Io makes the second. All right. 4-point game. Jevon Carter playing defense. All right. They get it over to Larry Nance Jr. for 3. You take that. We're okay with that. Offensive rebound, Cavs. Porter Jr. around the pick. Noah Essengue playing defense. Great defense by Noah Essengue. His perimeter, he's long, dude. Dalen Terry plays great defense on nice defense. Jevon Carter gives the ball to Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry, no, you got to make that reverse layup. I don't love that. I'm taking these off. What the heck, Dalen Terry? That's as easy of a bucket as you get in the NBA. Come on, man. All those stories about your improvement this offseason, and you are blowing it. Dude, that's a gimme bucket in the NBA. You are a professional basketball player. The worst player on your team should make that shot. That's crazy, man. Thank God that this mullet man can't shoot free throws. He missed the first. Dude. Kenny Powers' little brother just missed 2 free throws. Dalen Terry's back the other way. Dribbles up the court. He kicks it to Javon Carter. Javon Carter dribbles. Kicks it over to Ayo. Ayo takes a pick from Jalen Smith. Comes back around. Ayo to the rack. Ayo with the bucket. Boom. Bulls up by 6. 8 minutes to go. Ayo. Ayo is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Ayo is on fire. Tomlin. Oh, to the rack. Jalen Smith with good defense. Ayo with the rebound. Ayo pushes. Ayo kicks it over to Dalen Terry. Taps out of bounds. Bulls ball. Dalen Terry, I need you to get it together. Jalen Smith wide open for 3. Oh, Larry Nance Jr. was being a little punk about the pick. He fouled the pick setter. What a dumb foul from Larry Nance Jr. That is an incredibly bad foul to commit. He just pushed Noah Essengue. That's so dumb. Ayo, dribble. Puts the shoulder on him. Ayo almost bodied the Kenny Powers' little brother. All right. Dalen Terry playing defense. Dalen Terry on Porter. Ayo close out in the corner. Ayo commits a foul. This is going to come down to the wire, man. I could feel it. We're lucky. We get 2 good preseason games to start off the slate of the year, man. Like, usually preseason games can be pretty ho-hum, but you could tell both of these teams really want to win these games. Like, it's been chippy. Both teams are giving a lot of effort here, no matter who's in the game. Jalen Tyson, the man that you can't trust because he has 2 first names. He missed his first free throw. Second free throw's up, and it made it. Bulls are up by 5 points. 7:14 to go. Yuki's in the game. Yuki takes the pick. Yuki kicks it to Dalen Terry. Let's go, Yuki. Dalen Terry kicks it to Javon Carter. Pump fake. Javon Carter for 3. Oh! Let's go! Javon Carter. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Javon Carter has 14 points in very limited action, man. He is really putting to bed a lot of the slander that we've been putting on him. All right, mullet man. Kenny Powers' little brother got a putback slam. Pulls up by 6. Dalen Terry quick down the other end of the court. Noah Essengue has the ball. Drives the lane. Pump fakes. Goes to the rim. He gets fouled. Noah. We're back to the Noah Essengue glasses. Let's go, Noah. For those who just joined, we're pretending that these have an A on the other end. There's an A here. Bulls are up by 6. I believe they're going to be at, Noah will be at the line for 2 free throws after this TV timeout. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, I have one other pair of glasses. Just in case we get to a certain point. Man, I love this Bulls team, man. Max effort, no matter what, across the board. They're really impressing, man, if you ask me. 173 people in here. If you are watching, thank you. I appreciate you. If you're on YouTube, I would really appreciate if you dropped a like. If you're not, I would appreciate if you just were nice to me on social media. That's good enough. I say that because I get in my feelings. I don't mind a good debate on social media. What I don't like is when people don't leave room for the other person in a debate. Like a debate means that like both sides have their own opinions, right? But like a debate isn't really a debate if you're calling the other person stupid and saying that they're wrong the entire time. The way that you prove if someone else is wrong is by proving it through debate with statistics and through like good logic. And especially when it comes to this Bulls team, the debates are not good usually. I'll be like, yeah, no, they're good because of XYZ. I'll give statistical reasons why I believe this team is going to be good in the future. And the response I get is usually like, they're trash. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, I just gave you a bunch of reasons. What are your reasons? The Bulls are going to be a lot of fun this year, guys. They're going to be a lot of fun. I hope that you guys will all ride with me through this season because this is the first time that we've had hope, guys, since the Derrick Rose. Like, we haven't had this much hope for the long term since the Derrick Rose era. And that's a fact. Like that one half of a season with Lonzo, it was a mirage, man. We were winning because DeRozan was playing hero ball, and it was working. As soon as every shot that he made, or every shot he took wasn't falling, we started to lose. It wasn't sustainable. What the Bulls are building now is sustainable. Noah Essengue at the line, and he makes it. We got an 8-point game, folks. 8-point game. Noah went 2 of 2 from the line. 104-96. Bulls winning by 8 with 6:20 to go. Noah on Porter Jr. on the other end. Noah is a problem on defense, dude. His length is serious. Kenny Powers' little brother misses a 3. Bulls ball. Let's go. Yuki's got the ball. Yuki gets a pick from Lachlan Olbrich. We got an Olbrich sighting. And it's a kickball. I'm excited to see Lachlan Olbrich get his first NBA action. Congratulations to Olbrich. I took a picture with him at Bulls Media Day. Him and Noah. And they're both really tall. Yuki to Olbrich. Olbrich to Emmanuel Miller, and he gets fouled. We're really at the end of the bench here. Are these Bulls going to be able to pull out the victory? I mean, like literally like the last 3 people on our bench are playing right now. Yuki. Really the last 4 if you count Noah. Emmanuel Miller misses his first. And Javon. These are the last 5 players on our bench right now. These are men 11 through 15. So it'll be really cool if they could pull out this victory. But also if they lose, it'll be kind of understandable. Emmanuel Miller misses both. Bulls fight for the rebound. Don't get it. Come on, Bulls. Pull out the victory. Emmanuel Miller falls on the drive. This is going to be an ugly end of the game. Some of these guys haven't played in the NBA before, and the rest of them, except for Javon Carter, have very limited experience. So it's going to be ugly. If you ask me, the Bulls already won. All right. Oh, Noah gets a rebound on the second free throw miss, and he goes coast to coast. That's a block. That's a block. No, he was in the circle. Challenge it, Billy. No, that was a charge, I guess. I like the aggressiveness from Noah, though, to take that ball and go coast to coast. He can have, dude. Noah Essengue is a very, very intriguing prospect. You guys like. Cavs get an alley oop at the other end. 5-point lead for the Bulls. 5 minutes ago. Yuki goes around to pick. Oh, Yuki with the pass to Emmanuel Miller for the easy bucket. Yuki, he has a sixth sense with passes. That pass to Miller was incredible. Miller wasn't even around his man yet when he made the pass. Cavs get an easy 3 on the other end. Come on, Bulls. Bulls up by 4. Yuki has the ball. Yuki drives. Kicks it to Olbrich. Olbrich to Miller. Miller to Olbrich. Back to Yuki. Yuki takes Miller to Essengue. Essengue for 3. No. Olbrich commits a silly foul. Out of control. The Cavs are in the bonus. It feels like I have a bad feeling about this end of game. We just have a really weird group in right now. Like, Kenny Powers' little brother makes the first free throw. Come on, Bulls. And Kenny Powers' little brother misses the second. Bulls up by 3. Yuki's got the ball. Come on, Yuki. Get us home. Get us home. Yuki around the pick. Yuki stops and pops. Yuki airballed. Wow, the Bulls put in Mohamed Guai. We're really at the end of the bench here, you guys. I don't even know who that guy is. I only know who he is because I added his headshot to my folder last night when I was looking at the roster. Kenny Powers' little brother misses the free throw. The Bulls are only up by 1 now. 4 minutes ago. Olbrich gets the ball. Olbrich kicks it back to Yuki. Yuki from deep. Yuki missed. Cavs come back the other way. They missed their shot. Mohamed Guai, or no. Oh, God. Olbrich like initiated the offense. Miller gets the ball. Emmanuel Miller. Miller to Olbrich. Olbrich pump fakes at the 3. Kicks it to Miller. Miller for 3. Miss. Yuki with the... Wow! Dude. There we go. Okay, Yuki caught the ball on the rebound and passed it to Olbrich midair. And it should have been an easy bucket, but Olbrich buffed it. But Guai got the rebound and he made it. Bulls up by 3. I'll tell you what, this is not a very encouraging. Wow. Yeah, Olbrich just got bodied for an easy rebound putback. Olbrich is having his welcome to the NBA moment right now. He looks like he's a little out of sorts. Essengue for 3, missed. Yuki with the rebound. Gets it to Essengue. Oh, Essengue gets fouled. Man, he knows how to initiate contact. And he's crafty under the rim too. Like, wait to see what happens when Essengue gets, when he rounds out his offensive game, he gets a little stockier. Once Noah Essengue, I have no idea when I was ever going to use these. Now I just figured out a way. Once Essengue gets some burgers in him, he's going to be a problem. Once Essengue gets he has some old-fashioned cheeseburgers, some doubles, some triples. Essengue gets some of those in him. Get some more meat on him. Get some more flex on him. He's gonna be a problem. Sorry guys, I'm hamming it up here because the end of the game here has been pretty rough. But It has been a fun game, scrappy game. And for what it's worth, the Bulls starters, they beat the Cavs starters. But the end of our bench is losing us this game right now. So we'll see if we end up pulling out the victory or not. But honestly, it shouldn't matter. What matters is that our starters kept up with the number 1 seed in the East again. And that should matter. I'm encouraged. I'm being forced to watch the commercials from the Cavaliers broadcast, and it's cringe. First city, Cleveland sucks. Now their broadcast sucks. Joakim Noah was right. And that is my message for Bulls fans tonight. Joakim Noah, you were right, my friend. All right, Noah's at the line. Miss the first. Make the second, bro. Make the second. Oh my God, it rimmed out. That was bad luck. Bulls are up by 1. They're clinging to this 1-point lead. 2:30 to go. Cavaliers, Mullet Man gets an easy look, but he missed. Yuki with the rebound. Nice pass up the court to Miller for the dunk. Yuki always sees the pass, man. He always sees it. I think he can see the future. Oh! Olbrich tips the ball, causes a steal. Yuki up the court. Yuki to Kawhi. Kawhi choked it away. Bulls up by 3. I'm trying to give these guys a break. They're new to the NBA. Bulls up by 3, 2 minutes to go. Miller gets burned. Kick out to Mullet Man. Mullet Man for 3. Mullet Man made it. God, his last name is... Never mind, I can't say it. Yuki gets the ball. Yuki gets over to Olbrich. Olbrich is in the post. He turns the corner, tries to go to the rim. Nice lay-in by Olbrich. Nice job, Olbrich. Love that. Cavaliers come down. Yuki with the great defensive deflection. Yuki with the steal. Great job, Yuki. Yuki. Oh, I thought he was going to pull that 3. Olbrich. Olbrich with the nice little... Olbrich drove with his left, and then he turned around into a hook shot, and it went in. Bulls up by 4. Olbrich is closing the game out for us. I love it. Aussie. Miller playing defense on this Cavalier. Wow, that was a nice move from, I think that's Proctor. I'm not sure who that is. Yep, that was Proctor. He's nice, man. Olbrich gets the ball to Yuki. Yuki's dribbling. Oh, Yuki wide open. Kawhi. Oh my God, there's a reason he was wide open. He bricked that. Holy crap. 2-point game with 35 seconds to go. Proctor just rose up like no conscience. I guess he wanted to get the last shot. 27 seconds. Yuki's got the ball. If the Bulls make this shot, it's game over. Come on, Yuki. I want to see Yuki make this. Come on. 10 seconds to go in the shot clock. Yuki takes a pick. Yuki comes around. Yuki turns the corner. Yuki pump fakes. Yuki gets fouled. Yuki almost made the and one. It rimmed around and went out. But Yuki is going to have the chance. He drew the foul. Yuki is going to have the chance to ice this game. What a great job by Yuki. Proctor is so mad at him. Yeah, that's right. Prospect out of Duke just got done in. Done in by the Japanese sensation, buddy. Can Yuki ice the game? Yuki makes the first. Yuki makes the first. Can Yuki ice the game? Game's on the line here. 3-point lead for the Bulls. Yuki steps up for the second free throw. Oh, no. Yuki missed it. Damn it. I wanted that so bad for him. I wanted it so bad for him. I can't put on the glasses that I was going to put on yet. Man. Well, you can't ask for more suspense than this. 3-point game. 10 seconds left. Is it going to go to overtime? Are we going to get extra frames of basketball? I know for a fact that Neil is praying to God. Neil of C Red UK is praying to God that it does not go to overtime. It is already 3:30 a.m. his time. All right. Are the Bulls going to pull it out? Are the Bulls going to pull it out? 10 seconds to go. The Cavs got Mullet Man inbounding. I would guess that Proctor's going to take the shot. There goes Proctor wide open for three. And he missed. Yuki with the rebound. Woo! Let's go! Yes! Great job, Cavs. You choked it away. Proctor had a nice look at it. He had a nice look. He tried to fade back with swag, too, after he shot it. You might be wearing a number 24, buddy, but you're never going to be Kobe Bryant. Yuki makes the first, and now I feel safe to say game over, folks. Yuki put him to bed, baby. Yuki makes the second 5-point game. Now it's really over. Bulls don't do anything dumb. Let them do whatever they want. 3, 2, 1. Cavs miss. Rebound for them. And that is game over. Game over, courtesy of YukiMania, baby. The Bulls win. The Bulls win. That's right. And no, it wasn't their backups coming back to beat their backups. Our starters left the game with the lead. Our backups kept the lead. Eat it. What is happening right now? Apparently this game isn't actually over. The Bulls are going to shoot free throws because there was a foul on the rebound. Whatever. The game's over. What I am going to do... Oh, yeah. Mohamed Guai is going to get some easy attempts at a bucket. So to end this stream, I'm going to wear the C-Red glasses. Because I am seeing red, baby. Kawhi missed the free throw. He's going to get a second attempt here. Come on, man. How many times are you going to get a chance to make NBA baskets? You got to make these. And he bricked a second. Ah! And then Olbrich tipped in the miss. That's hilarious. Wow. Olbrich might have just cost people money, and that's actually really funny. I guess it's not funny that people lost money, but I swear if you were a Bulls fan who had a plus 6.5, or sorry, a Cavs fan who had a minus 6.5, I'm sorry. That's rough. But that'll do it. The Bulls win. The Bulls win. The Bulls win. Man, you love to see it. You love to see it. Great job by the Bulls. Great job. Total team effort. I love this team, man. If you're not in after this, how can you not be? 2 straight games, they've took it to the Cavaliers. There's no way that the Cavaliers are going to be happy about saying that they lost both of their first preseason games to the Bulls. I guarantee you their fans are pissed. And they should be. But at the same time, that's because nobody knows about the depth and the potential that these Bulls have. Before I sign off with you guys, I'll go through the stats. Oh, wow. New York Giants are beating Philadelphia? What in the world is happening right now? The Cubs are winning. Go Cubs, go. I'm not even a Cubs fan. I'm a Sox fan, but. All right, where's this box score? Here we go. All right. So, going down the line, the Bulls. All right, the starters. Zach Collins played 23 minutes. He had 13 points, 6 rebounds. 13 points, 8 rebounds, 2 offensive, 2 assists, 1 steal. Matas Buzelis in 19 minutes. By the way, he played less than any other starter. 11 points, 3 of 7 from the field. I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't what he did the other day. 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal and 1 block. Isaac Okoro, 25 minutes. Not a good game for Isaac tonight, at least on offense. 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. I mean, he was okay, like, all around. His contributions were on defense and hustle, though, big time. Trey Jones. Awesome game for Trey Jones. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals. And this is after he had 4 steals the other night. 8 steals in 2 games for Trey Jones. Unbelievable. The dude is a menace. Josh Giddey, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Solid game for Josh. Jalen Smith. Now we're on the bench now. Jalen Smith, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Plus 12 on the night. One of the best of the night. Patrick Williams, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Now, he shot 3 of 8 from the field. I'll say this. I don't really care that he didn't shoot a high percentage. What I care is that he was aggressive. He took the opportunities that were put out there for him. And that's more than I could say of Patrick Williams normally. If he's going to do this more often, it'll be very encouraging. I'll say that. Emmanuel Miller, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Dalen Terry, 0 of 5 from the field. Not a good night from the field for Dalen Terry. 2 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. In 12 minutes, it wasn't the best night for Dalen Terry, but he wasn't plus 13 on the court. So he must have been doing something good on defense. Mohamed Guai had 2 points and a rebound. Noah Essengue, 2 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. And he was 0-4 from the field, so he didn't shoot well at all. But he was a defensive pest, big time. Javon Carter, 14 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Ayo Dosunmu led all scorers with 16 points tonight, 6 of 14 from the field, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He really picked up the Coby role tonight. And then Yuki Kawamura, 3 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. How Yuki Kawamura had 2 offensive rebounds and 5 altogether in just 7 minutes is incredible. And little dude just knows where to be at all times. Overall, I'll say I'll take these off. Overall, honestly, the Bulls showed a lot of promise again. And you know what? I stopped more time to talk about someone's defense being good, even though their offensive output wasn't that great. I stopped more to do that than I ever did going down the statistic line for the Bulls last season. I stopped, I think, for Okoro. I stopped for Dalen Terry, Essengue, and then I know like Dosunmu and Trey Jones. All around, man, like the defense on this team is going to be much better than it was last year, I think, based simply off of hustle. And then if this team stays healthy, man, we're as deep as anybody in the league. Maybe not the Thunder, but like we're deep, man. The Bulls are going to be a lot of fun to watch, and I hope being 2-0 will, spark some excited feelings in the Windy City. But I'm going to sign off. I'll have my my post game, my true post game coverage video. I'll have that out by tomorrow morning. But as always, my name is Philip Charles VanDerHeyden IV. I appreciate everybody that was here with me, all 200 of you. And I am seeing red more than ever, baby. Let's go, and let's go Bulls.